Supergirl Summer is in full effect because tickets went on sale this morning, and the demand for them is actually insane because it literally caused the AMC app to crash. And as you can see right here, my showing and a few others that I screenshotted, this movie is selling. This movie is honestly going to do better than I initially imagined, with some analysts already confirming that it's tracking to surpass its initial projections and just tracking well overall. However, now we do know the break-even point for this movie because according to Deadline, the production budget on Supergirl is $175 million, which makes its magic number about $315 million after I assume they took some huge tax rebates as they did make this movie in the UK. Because assuming they got a rebate of like $50 million in tax breaks, that would place a production budget at around $125 million, which would make sense because according to the 2.5 times formula, that would make the break even point about $300 million, which honestly is not that high because I can see Supergirl easily making $400 million with some good word of mouth. And this budget is honestly super smart on the behalf of DC Studios to fluctuate depending on the characters to avoid flops and failures. But look at these premium format posters, guys. They are beautiful. They absolutely cooked and went 5 for 5 on these. But if you look closely here on the Dolby poster, we do see a green sun, confirming that just like in the comic, Woman of Tomorrow, Krem teleports Kara and Ruthe using a Mordu globe and sends them to the planet Barrington, a planet orbiting a green sun which poisons Kara over time, and it's also inhabited by dinosaurs. Now, I'm not saying that we're gonna get all of that, but it's so cool to see that a green sun might still play a factor in the movie because red suns just dampen the powers of Kryptonians while green ones actually kill them slowly. I just cannot wait for this movie because I've heard from numerous people during test screenings that it's gonna be absolutely fantastic. And James Gunn on Threads replied to me today confirming that this movie does take place between Supergirl and Man of Tomorrow. So this movie is not a prequel. So I am so sure that we're gonna get a little tease that sets up her role in Man of Tomorrow. Maybe a little Brainiac post-credit scene. I don't know, maybe. Expect this marketing to ramp up more than what we already have because they already have collabs with KFC, Cold Stone, Barbie, Ulta Beauty, Blondie, etc. It's only gonna get crazier now as we approach the 25th. Personally, I'm gonna see it like 5 days in a row. Did you get your tickets yet?